As you can see right there, I got rid of my floorboards. I still have them, but I went to pegs. Hopefully it won't rain on me. I'm just going to run down the road and back. Test these pegs out and have a little topic for you guys. Chase on 2 Wheels uploaded a video. Well, hello Chase on 2 Wheels. Doesn't look like anything's coming through right now. And I want to thank Rev and Rav for suggesting this app. Shout out to you, Rev and Rav. This app is awesome. I think it's called like My Weather or My Tracker. I don't know what it's called. I'll put that in the video. But he recommended it in one of his videos, and it is actually pretty nice. I like it. Alright. Well, I'll see you guys in just a second when we're on the road. Alright guys, we're on the road now. And so far, just in these few shifts, I already like these pegs a lot better than I like my floorboards. Today we're going to take a ride out to Praters Mill, which is a I think it's a cotton gin. And there's a mill and everything there. Yeah, you'll see when we get there. It's kind of cool. But today, guys, I wanted to bring up a topic about music. But what your guys' favorite bands are, you know, what you listen to on the daily. Whether it's rock or metal or rap. But yeah, it's whatever your guys' favorite genres of music are. Me, I listen to a little bit of everything, but mainly, I mean, if I had to pick one style of music to listen to for the rest of my life, would probably be thrash metal. I'm a huge thrash metal fan. But, you know, I've seen Slayer, Megadeth, and Anthrax a few times. I've seen Slayer 3 times and Megadeth and Anthrax twice. And those are like, you know, the kings of thrash metal. But, you know, I like bands like Sodom and Death, stuff like that. But yeah, let's hear what if you had one type of music that you had to stick with for the rest of your life and you couldn't listen to anything else, what would it be? You know, I'm also a fan of a lot of outlaw country and stuff too. All this new country on the radio, it just blows, but I like older stuff, you know, like the old Hank Williams and Hank Jr., Hank 3, David Allan Coe, stuff like that. Leonard Skinner. But, which the music is bringing me to my next topic. If you could pick any one artist, obviously the artist has to be dead. If you could pick any one dead artist to bring back to life for one concert, and it's the concert specifically for you and a group of your friends. You and 100 of your closest friends. Little Cliff Burton there for you. But yeah, if you could pick one band or one artist to bring back from the dead for one more show, who would it be? I have a list, and I will go through this list, and then I will get to the number one artist. My list goes as Stevie Ray Vaughan. I would love to bring Stevie Ray Vaughan back just to be able to see him play. Dude is freaking awesome. Next would be Jimi Hendrix, which something to do in common with Stevie Ray Vaughan and Jimi Hendrix is Stevie Ray Vaughan did Jimi Hendrix's Voodoo Child. And I might catch a lot of flack for this, but personally, I think Stevie Ray Vaughan did a better job of Voodoo Child. Mainly because I like the bluesy type of riffs that, you know, he added in with it. He made it sound more like a blues song instead of, you know, a rock and roll anthem, basically. So that's that. The next artist that I would bring back, I'd probably bring back Amy Winehouse. That girl had more soul than a Payless shoe store. She's just, her voice is freaking awesome too, so I mean that's another thing. So that's great. And I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting some, because I was thinking about this topic last night in my head and I had a lot of different people, but I'll leave some for you guys. I don't want to take them all. But my top two, these are the top two. And it's very, 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 very hard for me to pick one of these two that I would like to have over the other, because both of these dudes are freaking epic. And the first one I'll say is Jim Morrison, The Doors. If I could bring back Jim Morrison for one more show, just one more show, that'd probably be the best show that I could ever see in my entire life. Now, that being said, the number one, or at least tied for number one artist in my book, and some of you guys, you might have this same artist, but it is the one and only Freddie Mercury. If I could bring back Freddie Mercury to play one more show with Queen, I'd probably give my left testicle for that. Because Freddie Mercury with the original Queen was just, it was the balls, man. The bee's knees. The bee's knees. So, if you guys could tell me, leaving the video in the comments, what artist you would love to see come back to life to play one more show just for you. Just one show. It'd be freaking awesome. You can leave a list like I did. You can pick, do 3 or 4 artists and then pick your top one, or in my case, top 2, because it would be really a toss-up. Because I mean, Freddie Mercury had probably one of the best voices in all of rock and roll. I mean, the dude was freaking nuts. I don't know if you know this, and I don't know how accurate my story is. I'm pretty sure I'll post a link in the description. But the recording of The Show Must Go On, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but Freddie Mercury was so deathly ill with AIDS whenever the recording of The Show Must Go On was being recorded. He came into the studio, could barely walk, could barely speak. They were telling him, no, you're not going to record this. You can't record this. You're too sick. Freddie Mercury, being the badass he was basically gave him the finger, turned back a bottle of vodka, killed that song in one take. Show must go on. Show must go on. I don't know how, familiar you are with Queen, but the song The Show Must Go On was probably one of the greatest songs, and his voice is freaking killer throughout the entire song. So whenever you listen to that song, I want you to think about how sick he was, how close to death he was, and still managed to nail that freaking song in one take. But we are at the Praters Mill. We have, I believe this is the Conasauga River. Some good fishing going on out here, man. Good fishing. We'll go over here to the waterfall. Crank that up. It's a nice waterfall. Not much going on with it right now because the water's not all the way over. It's not high enough. If I could make it over there, you could see it. But a lot of rafters like to come out here, and what they'll do, they'll raft up through here whenever the waterfall is real strong, which right now it's not that big. But they'll raft over the waterfall. Fun times. And there's a fair out here. It's right here where the corn comes through. I don't know if you see that pipe. I believe it's corn, if I'm not mistaken. Flows through and comes down into here. Save the planet. I will read about it in case you didn't know. But whenever this place floods, it floods. Save the planet. It's the only one with cornbread. You're damn right. This is the flood level in March of '94. The river came all the way up to that plank in '94. March of '73 came all the way up to here. This is all the way to the road. It's a lot of water. It floods a lot out through here. This property has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior. But, story of Praters Mill. Praters Mill in the Civil War from 1861 to 1865. I will let you do your own reading because I really don't feel like reading all that right now. I already know the story. This is where they do a lot of food. Whenever they have the fair out here, they set all these booths up. They do hot dogs, corn dogs, drinks, all that stuff. Oh, really? What was that? Something really soft. That felt weird. But this is the Praters Mill, guys. Come out here and have a picnic. Set up with your family over here at the picnic and gazebo areas. Have a little bit of fun. But anyway, guys, I guess that will probably be it for the day. I'm going to ride around for a couple more minutes. Of course, as always, like and subscribe. Tell your friends. And, yeah, I guess I'm out of here. See you guys next time.
Show must go on.